Good evening, YouTube world. It's 6:25, November 27th, in Lake Park, Georgia. This is the Ramblings of Larry on my 2009 Ultra Classic. I'm just here to just run the camera for a minute as I'm driving down the road. I just did a video. I'll post that as soon as I can. I might use this as a clip for some other stuff. It is probably 40 degrees out. We've got a freeze warning tonight. I need to cover up some water pipes. But other than that, we're doing good. Hopefully we'll be able to see the house when we get to it. Dave did a little decorating up front. I'm not done yet, but that'll be done soon. So, let me, Christmas traditions. What's your all's Christmas traditions? I really don't have any. We got Christmas Eve service. Here, that is usually a big deal at my church. About 200 plus people will come, and we just really, it's usually I try to keep the service between 30 to 45 minutes. And then we go on. It'll be live streamed, or I'll hook it up on a video or something one day. And you can watch Christmas Eve with us. But Advent, the coming of Christ, to celebrate the second coming of Christ is what Advent is about. Everybody focuses on baby Jesus, but really this is a time to reflect not only on his first coming, but his second coming too. So, I'm trying to think of what else. Got a big church meeting tomorrow. In Methodist, we got what we call Charge Conference. The boss scheduled it on Sunday during worship, and so one service, everybody there, do a little bit of singing, and she'll do the business, and I'm done with that headache. I'm the administrative pastor for another church, so I got that next Saturday. I don't have to preach next 2 Saturdays, and I hope next Sunday, I don't have to preach for 2 Sundays. I hope next Sunday to be able to ride the motorcycles at that other church. It's about 20 miles away. So with that in mind, not a whole lot going on here. I just made a video of Nothing Rambling. Whoever remembers Seinfeld? Who's old enough to remember Seinfeld? A sitcom about nothing. Random acts. That is my channel. The Rambling Larry. It is about nothing. I'm not on no political agenda. I'm not trying to persuade anybody to go to church or anything else. I am just here to ramble along. As one of the people I've watched recently says, it's therapeutic. And it really is. I don't know what the turn on is or what's wrong with our brains. We'll slap a helmet on our head, put a camera next to us, and talk to strangers for 20 minutes or more. What the heck is wrong with us? There's got to be something that's formed in our brain. And to think people are interested. But I'm going to say this, all the channels I like, and if I click on your channel, it's not there for, you click on mine and click on your, I actually like your content. Some of them are trying to make money at it or something else. They do a lot of it, and that's good. That's great for them. I'm not trying to do anything with mine. Just there. All right, people. I'm going to turn here. Okay, it's cold. I got the vents of my helmet open. Everything did. I got a little stuffy of a head, and then I've also got going on. Oh, shoot. It's also going on. I can feel the cold air rushing past my noggin. I feel like I got a brain freeze going on. But the good news there is, hey, at least I know I got a brain. That's my wife. She might disagree with that question. You got a brain. But she'd probably say you got a brain but doesn't use it. You heard about the guy that died, or that he was going along, and he's in the hospital, and the medicine has traveled so far in advance that they could now transplant brains, and they could reprogram the new brain with all your memories in it. So the guy's there, and they says, hey, good news. We have one or two brains. One of them is, $100,000. The other one's $200,000. And they're like, well, the one's more expensive. Is it, is that a smarter person or some special talent or something? They're like, no. Just two average people. Well, they're all kind of sitting around. Well, why is one twice as much? And the doctor says, oh, that's because it's a woman's brain. He says the man's brain's not used as much. That's when you're all supposed to be laughing. We don't think. My wife would probably agree with that half the time, 3/4 of the time. Maybe a hair longer than that. Hair more than that. So other than that, I just looked at a house over here. I got to buy a house. All right. Ooh. Slow down, big boy. Slow down. I got to buy a house. Or I got to move, one or the other. My lease is coming up in June. Or buy the house I'm living in. I'm going to make an offer on it soon. We went through the process. We thought we were going to buy it. There's a pretty puppy. We thought we were going to buy it. And we didn't. Closing costs got out of hand. The Veterans United, all of a sudden, that just got crazy with them. And I'm not dogging them or anything else. I am not your money person. I can get a church. I've been to 2 churches deep in debt and helped them get out of debt. Me and my wife just got out of debt. I really hate to buy a house and go back in debt. I really do. But it's on that deal. I mean, I don't have a place if I retired or if I died. There's not a place for her to go. So I guess you buy a house. But down here, I don't know how everybody else is. Down here, I don't know what that guy's problem was. Down here, the houses are, right now the market is crazy. And everything's about twice as much as it's worth. I looked at a house just around the corner. And it was like it was valued at $180,000. They were asking $200,000 for it. And it sold. They put it on the bidding market, and it sold for like $210,000 or $230,000. That means the person buying it needs to come up at $20,000 or $30,000, because the bank will only loan usually 10%, or they'll only loan like $180,000. They usually only loan like $170,000. They take 10% off. My experience. Somebody else may have a different experience. And so I'm like, holy crap, people. Holy crap. I really don't want to buy a house right now. That's not really the area that I'm on a lake, I'm on a pond, and I know some people are like Daily Harbor, I'd probably love it. I'm not a fishing guy. I'm just not. I don't have a boat, and I don't really want nothing to do with it. It's really kind of a small lake, bigger than a pond. It's beautiful, though. It's beautiful. I posted pictures of sunsets. So, here we go. It's on Dykes Pond. Man, I was at O'Reilly's the other day, and I said, yeah, I live on Dykes Pond Road. And the guy said, Dykes Pond? How do you spell that? I said, like the fun. He goes, how do you spell dykes? I said, like the fun kind of dykes. Who knew that, who knew? What the heck's going on here? Who knew that would be wrong? I wonder what that's about. But you know what the good news is? They're not at my house. That is the good news. They're not at my house. I got a friend that's a deputy. Mountain's got a deputy. He pulls in. In the middle of the night or something, he'll text me, hey, I'm driving around your neighborhood. Are you awake? I'll go outside and talk to him. Neighbors will go by like, oh, God, the cops are at House's house again. What's Larry doing? This is a preacher of the church. The other day, we live in the county, so he had his AR-15 out showing it to me. Neighbor, it was 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and people are like, what's this guy doing? What's this guy doing? You know, he's walking around with a gun in his hand, you know. Oh, man, nosy neighbors. Okay, let me see if we can see this here. Let me park the bike and I'll come back. The front yard. The front yard. As they would say up north. Yard. Oh, okay, Larry. Ooh. Okay, Mike. This is for your time to watch because my garage looks like hell. Okay. There we go. All right, everybody. You be blessed.